1.5 billion people live in China, 56 different races, half of them in one province. These are the people, the faces of Yunnan.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yunnan, where travelers converged on the southern Silk Road, trading silks, spices, and riches from the west through India and Burma to all of China. There are many faces in Yunnan: the Bai, the Yi, the Dai, the Nachi.
The Faces of Yunnan is presented in association with the China National Tourist Office. The China National Tourist Office is helping to bring this unique view of Yunnan Province to the people of Southern California, to present an image of China that few viewers living outside of Yunnan Province have ever seen. Yunnan Province is home to many rich cultures and heritages. The China National Tourist Office in Glendale encourages viewers to learn more about Yunnan Province and the rest of China.
Welcome to Yunnan in southwestern China. It's bordered by Myanmar and Laos. It's a mountainous province surrounded by rivers and natural beauty. Its lakes give life to its peoples. The people who live here are residents of what's still the frontier to many Chinese, and some say they're descendants of a cradle of humanity, dating human habitation back nearly 2 million years. It's here that the old ways and the new ways exist side by side. At one of the oldest crossroads of the world, the Silk Road, their architecture tells part of the story. They build their future upon the architecture of the past. Preparation and presentation of tea is at the center of Bai life. This tea ceremony is called the 3 Courses of Tea. The flavor is bitter in the first course, sweet in the second, and memorable and long-lasting in the third. In the third because it's symbolic of life. The Bai live in Dali, the capital city of the southern Silk Road in ancient times. It's still a crossroads today where people from all over China and all over the world come to learn about and celebrate this heritage. In the ancient streets here, craftsmen still ply their trades.
Welcome to China, welcome to Dali.
But the walled city is still a crossroads for travelers who are the lifeblood of Dali. The people are still coming from all over the world, greeted by the people of Dali, who wear their indigenous clothing not just for their visitors, but for their daily lives. It's been said that once you come to Dali, you never want to leave.
要画花的。I'm not gonna bite you.
啊，挂洋葱画，我拿跟你照相。
Nestled by the lake, the 3 pagodas dominate the skyline. They were built along with a famous temple to ward off floods in the 9th century, when Dali was the center of political power in southwestern China. The temple of the 3 pagodas was destroyed, but the 3 pagodas survived. The middle one rises 226 feet to a summit, where copper-cast golden-winged birds peer into the sky, and whom people claim have cast a spell on the flood demons of nearby Lake Erhai. Now, as big as they are in Bai life, the 3 pagodas are larger than life in many a kung fu movie. Dali is the Hollywood of China. They call it Movie City. It's a great backdrop. It's ready-made for extras, too, since so many different cultures call Dali home. The story of the sorrowful princess. Legend says she turned into white clouds and rose into the nearby mountains. Today, you can get there by gondola. Dali and its legends are a magnet to Chinese and foreigners alike, as many traverse that trail to become a living part of the Cloud Princess lore. It's possible to get away from the crowds, though, and discover peace and quiet here in the lofty hills above Dali. Kangshan Mountain has become a refuge for wildlife. Lots of monkeys who found a haven and a handout here. Across the lake and away from the crowds, people have lived on the shore of Lake Erhai in the village of Xuanlong since before people can remember. The magic of this lake at this altitude is that it was created when an earthquake thousands of years ago thrust up plates along fault lines and created Lake Erie, or so goes the story. A story that was passed down generations in song and ritual, because that's how the Bai communicate. Traditionally, the market here in Huqing is the center of life here. There's business and trade, but it's also a meeting ground for men and women, old and young. Bai people sing out their greetings when they meet in the marketplace, and that's how they get to know one another as well. As Bai people give voice to their culture and song, so too do the Nachi. One generation teaches another as Nachi musicians come together to keep their cultures and musical traditions alive. The Nachi firmly believe that if you can walk, you can dance. And to dance is to express yourself and be free. Their forefathers trekked out of Tibet to Lijiang generations ago. They chose to settle here and became the majority tribe. The family lineage is traced from the woman's family. Children follow their mothers and adopt the mom's name. Female elders oversee marriage, family, property, and disputes. In Nachi relationships, both partners are free to have different companions, and cohabitation without marriage is widely accepted. And this tradition is alive today in the city of Lijiang. Women raised the animals, weaved the cloth, cooked the meals, and the men were fierce warriors at one time, but no longer. It was Nachi warriors who first developed the horse cavalry. Then their traders developed pack horses for transportation through the mountains on the Silk Road. And from the days of the silk trade through World War II, a few men have risen to the top politically, and others have become some of China's first millionaires. High in the mountains above Lijian, at the end of a dirt road that seemed to end at the top of the world, lies a little-known village and an even lesser-known tribe. The Talu, the name of the village and the people. They were as curious about the crew as the crew was about them. But in just a short time, the Talu opened their village and invited the visitors into their homes and their lives. The Talu live so close to nature that they live off the land, even to the point of creating their clothing from plant fibers. Here in the local workshop, the women are at a task that's been taking place here since the Talu first came. Peeling the fiber back from the leaf of a tree, the women gather the raw material for all their clothing. Blouses, trousers, dresses, and more all come from this natural fiber they learned how to harvest and turn into raw materials for their use. At a lookout above the entrance to the village, anthropologists have found pictographs and other stone carvings that date back thousands of years. The images form an alphabet that's never been seen by outsiders before. It leads them to believe that it's the lost tribe from Tibet. The ancient carvings portray women in costumes, but it's the same clothing that the Talu women wear today. The key may be written in stone. The stone monuments of 13,000 tombs that have been purposefully laid out in the landscape here. Some of them date back centuries, but many date back to when recorded history began. The tombs themselves may hold the key. The oldest tombs have simple writing that can't be deciphered. Tombs from the later Ming dynasty have the old writing and the Ming alphabet. And tombs from the Qing dynasty have the writings of the Qing and the old writing. By using what they know about the Ming and the Qing to unravel the text, archaeologists hope to learn more about the origins of these people who have so little written text. Under the simplest stone markers, though, may be the true treasure yet to be discovered. Researchers say these ancient tombs hold the remains of the original race here, the people who may have given rise to a cradle of civilization here in the mountains of Yunnan province. This is a land where exploration is only now revealing its mysteries and the hospitality of its people. And it's the only place where visitors are invited to come and see the many faces of Yunnan.
The Faces of Yunnan is presented in association with the China National Tourist Office. The China National Tourist Office is helping to bring this unique view of Yunnan province to the people of Southern California, to present an image of China that few viewers living outside of Yunnan province have ever seen. Yunnan province is home to many rich cultures and heritages. The China National Tourist Office in Glendale encourages viewers to learn more about Yunnan province and the rest of China.
上赶不走，日子越欢乐，只要心。